Hey Macro Machiners, I'm here to help you get through the holidays with a few tips that helps me stay on track with my fitness goals. As we approach the holidays here, Thanksgiving is this week. Thanksgiving is a time to be grateful for everything that you have, your friends, your family, whatever it is, all your successes, and be grateful of how great you've been doing on your nutritional journey, your fitness journey, whatever it may be. But let's face it, we as Americans, we love to eat. So here are some ideas and tips that can get you through not only Thanksgiving, but the other holidays that are approaching. So let's get started here. So my number one tip for holiday survival is exercise. Don't give up on your exercise routine. I know it gets kind of hectic with work and holidays and friends and family and all that crazy stuff, but keep with your exercise routine. If you go away for the holidays, if you're in a hotel or you're at your friend's house or your family's house, that's okay. You can do a quick exercise routine, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you have time, and you can do it with just you. You don't need any equipment. You can do body weight. All my exercises that I give you guys, I pretty much give you an option with body weight. If I don't, just take away the weights and do it that way. So yes, make sure that you are exercising. The other thing is, when you know, like as we come to Thanksgiving here, you know you're gonna be eating a crazy good meal. Try to do a cardio heavy workout in the morning. Burn off some extra calories, or maybe after you eat. I know it's a little hard, that turkey makes you sleepy, so try to get that exercise in beforehand. 2, plan ahead. All my clients are probably so sick of me saying plan, but that is the key to success, right? So planning ahead, that means make some time for some exercise before you go to your friends or family's house, or if they're coming to your house, before they get there, plan ahead, make sure you get that exercise in. Also, when you know you're going to, say you're going to your mom and dad's house for Thanksgiving, plan ahead by figuring out what you're going to eat when you're there. Especially if it's something like your parents' house where you know what's going to be there because it's the same meal every Thanksgiving. Tell yourself, okay, I'm going to have some turkey, that's great, protein, low in fat. I want to have some mashed potatoes, okay, well, what's in mashed potatoes? It's carb heavy, if they make it with butter and milk. Think about that as well, because now you're adding fat to that. So maybe do a smaller portion of the mashed potatoes this year. Stuffing, obviously, again, stuffing, carbs. You want to try to go lower on those carb-heavy foods. By all means, I'm not saying don't eat your favorite foods. You should be enjoying your meals. This is who doesn't like a good Thanksgiving meal? So make sure you're enjoying it. That's number one, but plan ahead. Make sure you're filling that plate with vegetables. Like, yes, I know it sounds kind of boring, but veggies, that will help you fill up a little bit, so you're not going in for filling your plate with all the extra stuff that's you shouldn't be filling it with. But yeah, plan ahead. Also, I find a lot of people decide that they're going to just fast until Thanksgiving dinner. that is good and bad. And I say it's bad because what that does is make you hungry, right? So then you're going in there and maybe there's hors d'oeuvres out, that's gonna make you snack a little bit more. That's gonna make you fill the plate with stuff that you shouldn't be filling the plate with. So yes, I think that you should be snacking through the day. Make sure you get all your proteins, hit that protein target. As always, that's very important. That's gonna fill you up too with the right stuff. So yeah, go in with a plan. Tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna have this, this, and no more. I'm gonna log in what I can into, MyFitnessPal or MacroFirst or whatever app that you use, and kind of calculate it out. And as you're going through the night or day or whenever your meal is, I would keep logging it in so that you can see it out in front of you. I feel like when it's laid out, you kind of are more conscious, and that tells you, whoa, slow down. Sometimes it surprises you how much carbs, fats, and protein are in something, or how little there is. So that just helps you kind of keep track. Number 3, maybe skip seconds, thirds, fourths. Yes, we're all tempted because it's how often do we get this great, awesome meal? We're tempted to go in for second, thirds, fourths, fifths, whatever it may be. Try to avoid that. Like I said, go in with a plan, stick to that plan. If you're still hungry, have a piece of turkey, maybe lay off the gravy, vegetables, things like that. Number 4, dessert. My favorite part of dinner. Again, if you know what's going to be there, that's awesome. Because you can tell yourself, hey, I know that pumpkin pie is going to be there, and pumpkin pie is my favorite. So I'm going to allow myself 1 slice of pumpkin pie. Do not tell yourself, I'm going to allow myself 1 pumpkin pie, 1 apple pie, 1 scoop of ice cream, chocolate brownies, whatever it is. Pick 1 dessert, just 1. I know you can do it. I know it sucks. I know it's tempting, but just pick 1. Adult beverages. Holidays brings a lot of drinking. Maybe not for everybody, but I know for me, I like to indulge myself in an adult beverage. Again, go in with a plan. Tell yourself, hey, I'm only gonna have 1 drink, 2 drinks, or 3 drinks, and stick with it. Sometimes we get a little carried away, I know I do, being around friends and family and just, the fun and all of it, and you end up drinking more than you want, but don't. Be strong, be stronger than me. So, tell yourself, hey, I'm only gonna have 3 drinks tonight and that's it, and stick with it. It's one thing telling yourself and it's one thing doing it. So make sure whatever goals you set for yourself, you stick with it. Also, when it comes to adult beverages, it's important to make good choices. And I say that by, if you're one to like mixed drinks, for example, sometimes those mixers are filling you with unnecessary carbs and fats and sugars. And so my suggestion is stay away from any kind of mixed drink. Instead of vodka tonic, maybe do vodka and club. I'm a big seltzer drinker. If you guys know me personally, you know that I love my seltzer. And even like some beer, are lower in carbs than others. Like those IPAs obviously are pretty carb heavy. Later beers, I'm not gonna start naming different types of beers, but just again, be conscious of what you're drinking. If you're drinking straight up liquor, God bless you. But yeah, so make good choices as far as what choices you choose. I think that was a lot of choices there. For drinking, right? So maybe stay away from the mixtures. And the most important one of them all is don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't say, oh, I already failed. I told myself I only was gonna have 3 drinks, and now here I am on my 5th drink. Like, forget it. Let me just keep drinking. No, catch yourself. Tell yourself, yeah, oh my gosh, yes, I'm on 5. I told myself 3. Stop there. You know, oh man, I had, instead of just 1 piece of pumpkin pie, I had a brownie. So you know what? Let me just get crazy and have 3 more desserts. I think that's where a lot of people, they give up. They say, oh, I already failed and that's it. And so it is what it is now and I'm just gonna go all in. No, there's a time that you have to sit there and tell yourself, like, look, I made these goals, yes, I messed up a little bit. We're all human, it happens, there's a lot of temptation, and that's okay, but pull yourself back. Pull yourself back, you can do it. You know, don't give up. Don't just call it a failed day and just go all in. So those are my suggestions and tips for the holidays. Again, I do understand it's a tough time, but I know you guys can get through it. Maybe even write out, you know, a log on your phone, or have like an actual notebook and pen and write out kind of what your choices are going to be for that night or day or that holiday. And this goes for eating out and parties and whatever fun things that you have to do. It's not going to ruin your time. I promise you, you'll still have fun. You'll still be able to enjoy that great food and drinks. Just all I'm asking for is a little control. Keep those things in mind. And like I said, always plan ahead, plan. If you want any more suggestions, please let me know. You can hit me up at macromachine11@gmail.com. And happy holidays.